The two most famous parables that Jesus told were the parable of the prodigal son, the young man who got his inheritance before his dad died and left town and went broke, and the parable of the Good Samaritan. Now, neither parable is about money, but if you read both parables properly, you'll see life-changing messages about money right there. So the Good Samaritan parable is a man is going on the road from Jerusalem to Jericho. He's a Samaritan. He sees a guy who had been beaten up and left for dead, and two religious leaders saw the same guy and just walked past him, as religious people can do. And the Samaritan, who in Jesus' day was kind of an outcast, he stopped to help the guy. And he did a few things to help him. One, he poured oil on his wounds. Apparently the guy was significantly wounded. And then the second thing he did was pour wine. You know, wine has alcohol in it, and so wine has some medicinal value. He poured wine on the man's wounds, and then he put the man on his own, we think it's a mule, a donkey, maybe a horse, put him on his horse, took him to a hotel, checked the man in the hotel, and told the hotel owner, I'm leaving town, but you keep him here, and anything you spend on this guy, I will pay you when I get back. So when I talk about the Good Samaritan, of course, I talk about the need to care about other people, but you can care as much as you want. But if you don't own anything, if this man didn't own his own oil, own his own wine, and own his own animal, he couldn't have helped him. So compassion without capital is useless. And what I tell people in church is that if you want to be a Good Samaritan, the way Jesus described a Good Samaritan, because Jesus was answering the question, who is my neighbor? And the moral of the story is anybody who needs help that you can offer, they are your neighbor. Doesn't matter about race, gender, sex, or any of those things. But if one of my goals as a Christian, as a disciple of Jesus, is to be a Good Samaritan, that's not just moral and spiritual, it is also financial and functional, that the Good Samaritan was able to be good because he had something that he not only was able to give, but he had something he was willing to give.
What are you waiting for? Are you trying to figure out how to manage your money during this financial climate? Well, check out FinFest 2025, Wealth Protected by Health, on April 26th at NJIT Campus Center in Newark, New Jersey. A free financial festival created just for you. This is your chance to hear from real financial experts on how to manage your money.
Registration is open. Visit FinFest at dfree.com.